I'm tired. I'm in pain. I want to go home. Let's get it over with. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to be talking about Bears. Bears is a 2014 theatrical release about a bear and her cubs from the end of hibernation until the beginning of the next hibernation. It is directed by Alastair, Fothergill, and Keith Scholey. Cinematography by Sophie Darlington. Editing by Andy Netley. Music by George Fenton and Laurent Reilly. And it's written by Alastair, Fothergill and Adam Chapman. It's narrated by John C. Reilly. The film had a $5 million budget and made $21.3 million in the box office, has a 90% Rotten Tomatoes consensus. Sweet, beautifully filmed, and admirable, short on sugar coating, Bears continues Disney Nature's winning streak. It also, the central family, like Sky and her cubs, Scout and Amber? Andrea? Amber? I don't remember. Was filmed at the Katmai National Park and Preserve in Alaska. I think at this point you can expect that it's going to be stunning, and I have no notes about it, but I need to mention it's the standout part of these. The cinematography in these Disney nature films is the reason, right? The actual score was great. The one time toward the beginning in the movie that they did like an actual song, which was the I'm gonna make this place our home, felt very out of place. Like, it literally comes soon after a very good, intense score moment during an avalanche, where, like, the string section's going hard, and it made me go, okay, the score is already excellent. And then it comes in with that song, and it just felt kind of, and then it doesn't happen again in the movie until the credits, which is normal. Like, a credits song with someone singing is normal for a documentary like this, but it felt very out of place and not right. My favorite part is the cinematography and actually learning some freaking facts. I was so excited. My least favorite part, I have come to learn I am very picky about documentary narration. I didn't realize I was this picky until it was happening, but Chimpanzee, I reamed the narration for that because it was like Tim Allen was speaking for all the chimps. And that, no, it's not like an actual story. I'm watching a documentary. I'm here to learn information and see these beautiful animals and like educate myself. And so many of these, that one, I felt like I learned a little, but was listening to Tim Allen make like sounds and jokes and personify these animals in a way that is so yucky, because it's not just like personifying, it's then also westernizing them and Americanizing them, and it's really gross because they're wild animals. Wings of Life was way better. That was the really horny one, the super sexual narration, but at least I was learning about flowers, and some of it I knew, like you learn about pollination and science and everything like that. But like, I felt like I was learning a lot more about the flowers and the butterflies and bees and like all that kind of stuff. It was just like a little like, why is it so sexual? This one, I like was excited. And then John C. Reilly's narration, there were a few moments, definitely nowhere near as bad as Tim Allen's narration for Chimpanzee. There were a few moments that he was like speaking for the young cubs and was like, Mom, I want to do this, and oh, this sand stuff is weird, and I gotta get my foot right here just so, okay, perfect. Ew, what are we doing? I'm here to watch bears and learn and like see them in their natural habitat. Don't speak for them. You have no idea if that's what they're thinking or going through. Like, it's one thing when it's a fictional film, to give voices and personify and like, I think that's the point. But this, and my boyfriend was trying to be like, well, how do you make it entertaining for kids? And I was like, I don't think that you need to do that for kids. I know children that watch documentaries without that kind of narration and are fascinated by, like, seeing the animals. Like, anyway, so that is by far and away my least favorite part. However, this was nowhere nearly as bad of narration as Tim Allen's for chimpanzee because I actually freaking learned things in this one. I learned that cubs stay with their mom like 2 to 3 years. I didn't know that. That's kind of a long time. That's very interesting. I also learned that their sense of smell is like 7 times stronger than a bloodhound's. I didn't know that either. That's awesome. That's so fascinating. So I was really excited to learn stuff like that. Watch again. No, probably not. And would I recommend it? Sure. If you want to learn just a little bit about bears and see some really, really beautiful shots of bears in their natural habitat, I would say 100% go for it. This isn't nearly as egregious as Tim Allen's, and it definitely wasn't as horny as Meryl Streep's narration, but it still had some of the stuff I don't like. But I do think we're on our way to like a more traditional, educational, learning cool things about these creatures documentary. So I'm excited to keep going with these Disney nature docs. There's a lot of them, and that makes me excited. But overall, I enjoyed it. I just wish they would stop doing that to the animals. I don't know why it bothers me so bad. I don't know why it aggravates me. I think it's just like, I think it's sugarcoating it. I think it's like making light of the reality that these animals go through, and that feels gross because we already, as humans, put every animal on this planet through things they don't have to be going through. So to be like, oh, mom this, oh, mom that, I'm like, no. What are we doing? Anyway, I don't know. I can't even begin to really try and start to analyze why that drives me so insane, but overall, it was decent. That's everything I have for Bears. My final rating is 7 bears out of 10. Our total movie count is... Parent death toll and cry count are still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on all socials to find out movie I'm watching when. I put out videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join Patreon. I got a tier starting at just $1. You get every video a week early, a coupon code for merch, and exclusive merch access. Tiers above that, you get daily trivia, monthly postcards, bonus content. You get free merch signed by me, etc. Buy merch. Merch is great, merch is grand. I haven't worn a long sleeve in forever because it's been summer, but now it's getting chilly out. So keep the long sleeve. Go get it. Until next time, come on, subscribe, but I'm not in charge of your life. You are, so do you, and don't be, I don't know. I mean, it's wild animals, so they have to, like, do what they can to survive. Chinook or Magnus, but, like, at the same time, they're just also trying to survive, so don't be poachers about it. I am tired. I am dragging. Oh, my word.